A neon skyline burns bright against the dark desert sky, a restless city buzzing with anticipation. Inside the MGM Grand Garden Arena, history prepares to breathe once more. The crowd hums like electricity. Celebrities in the front row, gamblers whispering predictions, camera flashes popping like lightning before the storm. This is the night the world has been waiting for. The long-awaited clash between two American legends, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. Tyson, the self-proclaimed baddest man on the planet, returns to reclaim dominance, his aura of invincibility seemingly restored after prison, his name still whispered with fear. Across from him stands Evander, the real-deal Holyfield, a man written off by pundits, considered too old, too worn, too weathered to withstand the thunder of Tyson. Yet under those bright lights, Evander's eyes hold something few can define: faith, serenity, and a quiet storm of belief. As the bell looms, tension tightens like a noose around the arena. Every camera lens points to that ring, waiting for destiny to unfold. Tyson paces his corner like a caged lion, jaw clenched, gloves twitching. Holyfield kneels, prays, and rises with calm conviction. This is not just another fight. It is redemption versus resilience, chaos versus control, power versus purpose. The crowds roar crescendos as the announcer calls their names. When the bell finally rings, the sound slices through the noise like a gunshot, the opening to one of the most unforgettable nights in the history of boxing. From the first second, Tyson explodes forward, a blur of muscle and menace. He stalks Holyfield like prey, launching brutal hooks to the ribs, each punch landing with a sound that echoes through the arena. Tyson's head movement is sharp, his feet driving forward, his intention crystal clear: destroy, devour, dominate. But Holyfield stands his ground, firm as stone. He doesn't run. Instead, he meets the storm with composure and cunning. Evander fires back sharp jabs, perfectly timed counter rights, and whenever Tyson closes the gap, Holyfield clinches, ties him up, and muscles him around. The crowd can't believe it. The man who was supposed to crumble is pushing back. The first round ends, and for the first time in years, Tyson finds no fear in his opponent's eyes. The second round continues the war of attrition. Tyson digs to the body, short hooks and uppercuts, but Holyfield's defense absorbs the impact like armor. He rolls with the punches, pivots away, and strikes back with rhythm and patience. By round 3, Holyfield begins to push Tyson backward, a psychological shift that no one saw coming. Every time Tyson lunges, Evander counters, and when they clinch, Holyfield's strength and inside tactics frustrate the younger man. The crowd feels it. Something monumental is unfolding. Holyfield, for the first time since his comeback, Tyson isn't in control, and deep down, the audience senses that the myth of invincibility is beginning to crack under the weight of unshakable belief. Round 4 begins with fury. Tyson charges like a bull, seeking to reclaim dominance with sheer aggression. His punches crash into Holyfield's arms and shoulders, but Evander counters with calm precision. He works Tyson's body, lands uppercuts on the inside, and uses subtle head movement to disrupt Tyson's rhythm. The exchanges grow violent, each clinch turning into a test of strength and will. Holyfield leans in, pushes, presses, a masterclass in mental warfare. Tyson, so used to being the intimidator, now finds himself physically bullied. He glares, growls, and grits his teeth, but Holyfield doesn't blink. The referee warns both men about head clashes, yet the momentum continues to tilt toward Evander. He's not just surviving, he's thriving in Tyson's world. The commentators, once doubtful, begin to marvel at Holyfield's composure. Each round paints a clearer picture. Tyson's explosions are becoming shorter, his accuracy fading, his temper rising. Holyfield, meanwhile, is fighting like a man guided by something greater than himself. Faith, perhaps destiny. He's weathering the fire, then feeding it back in controlled bursts. Every right hand lands cleaner, every combination sharper. As the bell ends another round, Tyson's corner works frantically on a swelling eye. Across the ring, Holyfield simply breathes deep, calm and unshaken. The aura of invincibility that once surrounded Tyson begins to dim, replaced by disbelief. For years, Tyson's fights were over before they began. Tonight, however, he's facing a man who refuses to be broken. A man who came not to survive, but to conquer. By round 5, the battle evolves into something deeper than physical combat. It becomes spiritual. Holyfield is reading Tyson like a book. Every time Tyson sets his feet to punch, Evander's counter is already on its way. A crisp right hand snaps Tyson's head back, drawing gasps from the audience. The underdog is dominating the most feared man in boxing. Tyson's face, once expressionless and stoic, now shows flashes of frustration. He swings wildly, searching for a way in, but Holyfield's movement and timing are impeccable. The crowd senses a shift in the air, the feeling that history is rewriting itself in real time. Holyfield's combinations begin to land in 3s and 4s, echoing through the arena. Tyson still fights with ferocity, landing his own bombs to the body. But the snap isn't the same. Evander absorbs them, shakes his head, and answers with a vengeance. The MGM Grand erupts with every Holyfield counter. It's no longer just a fight, it's a statement. Holyfield is outthinking, outmuscling, and outfighting Tyson. By the end of round 6, the once dominant champion is visibly tired, breathing heavily. Holyfield, on the other hand, looks composed, his face marked, but his spirit unshaken. His corner tells him to stay focused, that Tyson is fading. Across the ring, Tyson's trainer urges him to dig deep, to find that old fire. But somewhere beneath the sweat and chaos, Tyson seems to realize this isn't going according to the script. The predator is being hunted, and the world is watching. Round 7 is the storm. Tyson comes out determined to turn the tide. But Holyfield meets him with calm violence. A thundering right hand from Evander lands flush on Tyson's jaw, and for the first time, the once indestructible champion stumbles backward. The arena explodes in disbelief. Holyfield seizes the moment, unleashing a barrage of punches that forces Tyson to the ropes. Uppercuts, hooks, rights, and lefts rain down with precision. Tyson clinches desperately, but Evander breaks free and lands another clean right hand that rocks him again. The commentators' voices rise to a fever pitch. Holyfield is taking it to Tyson, one shouts. The crowd is on its feet, witnessing the unthinkable. Holyfield's faith-fueled determination has become a tidal wave, crashing through Tyson's defenses. The round ends with Tyson dazed, his aura fading like smoke. When the bell sounds, he walks slowly to his corner, shaking his head, blinking through swelling eyes. Holyfield's corner smells victory. They tell him to keep pressing, to stay disciplined. Tyson's corner, frantic, tries to rekindle their fire's rage, but Holyfield has already found the key. He's taken Tyson's best shots and given back more. The bully is being bullied. The power is shifting. The 7th round isn't just a turning point. It's the moment when destiny reveals its hand. The crowd, once here to see a Tyson knockout, now chants Holyfield's name. What began as disbelief is turning into awe. The unthinkable is happening before their eyes. Mike Tyson is being broken. Not by fear, but by faith. Round 8 begins, and the pattern continues. Tyson's aggression fades into desperation, while Holyfield's precision grows sharper. Evander lands combinations that echo like gunfire: right hand, left hook, uppercut. Tyson tries to dig to the body, but the power is gone. His punches thud, heavy but empty. Holyfield moves with purpose, pressing forward like a general marching through the ruins of war. The crowd is in a frenzy now, chanting Holyfield. Holyfield. The name once dismissed, now roared in reverence. Tyson's eyes flicker between fury and disbelief. Every punch he throws meets a counter. Every advance meets resistance. Holyfield, breathing through faith and fury, is relentless. He's not just fighting Tyson. He's exercising doubt, proving to the world and to himself that heart and discipline still matter in a sport ruled by intimidation. By the end of round 8, Tyson's left eye is swollen nearly shut. He glares at Holyfield, but his punches no longer carry the same menace. The world can feel the inevitability building. Holyfield has taken everything Tyson could offer and still stands strong. As the fighters return to their corners, you can see it. Tyson, once the storm, now looks like a man trapped inside it. Holyfield, calm and focused, whispers a prayer before standing for the next round. He knows what's coming. So does everyone else. Round 9. Tyson charges forward, swinging wildly, desperate to find salvation in one big shot. Holyfield meets him head-on. Halfway through the round, Tyson walks directly into a left hook that detonates like a bomb. His legs buckle. The crowd gasps in shock. Tyson is hurt. Holyfield doesn't hesitate. He pounces, a flurry of punches raining down with surgical precision. Tyson reels against the ropes, absorbing blows from every angle. The referee watches closely. The crowd is in chaos. Flashes explode from cameras, and time itself seems to slow. Another right hand lands clean. Tyson goes down. The MGM Grand erupts. Tyson hits the canvas, stunned but proud, forcing himself back to his feet before the count. The bell rings, saving him from further punishment, but his expression says it all: confusion, pain, disbelief. Holyfield walks calmly to his corner, his chest heaving, his faith unshaken. Tyson's corner screams for urgency, but it's too late. His power, his mystique, his edge, all fading. The 10th round comes and goes, Tyson fighting on pure instinct, while Holyfield dictates every exchange. The underdog has become the destroyer. Every second that passes feels heavier, as though the history of boxing itself is shifting under the weight of what's unfolding. Tyson's legend is crumbling in real time. The man once thought untouchable is now holding on by sheer pride, while Holyfield moves with divine purpose. It's no longer a contest, it's destiny asserting itself, round by round, punch by punch. Round 11. Tyson, battered but brave, tries once more to turn back the tide, but Holyfield is relentless. He steps forward with precision, landing combinations that rattle Tyson's head from side to side. The crowd knows what's coming. Each punch lands heavier than the last. Right hook, left uppercut, straight right. Tyson staggers backward, eyes glassy. Holyfield follows, unleashing a final barrage. Tyson stumbles into the ropes, defenseless, and the referee steps in. It's over. The arena erupts, a sound of disbelief, joy, and shock all at once. Evander Holyfield has done the unthinkable. He has stopped Mike Tyson. As he raises his gloves to the heavens, his team rushes the ring, tears of triumph and faith pouring from their eyes. Across the ring, Tyson sits in silence, pride wounded, but spirit unbroken. The announcer's voice booms through the chaos. The winner by technical knockout and new WBA heavyweight champion of the world, Evander, the real deal, Holyfield. The crowd roars his name again and again. This isn't just a victory, it's a resurrection. Holyfield, the man no one believed in, has defeated the most feared fighter of his generation. The legacy of this night will echo forever. Tyson, once the symbol of unstoppable force, found his match in a man of unshakable faith. And as the lights fade over the MGM Grand, one truth remains immortal. Champions are not made by power alone, but by the courage to rise when no one believes you can.